home of the Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll go right and find his running back. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw is Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They convert with a gain of 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass. And that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. opening drive.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. That's a 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Stroud. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
To second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
On the quick, right?
Mixon. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take
that one taken in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll run, and this is Smith. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Danielle Hunter with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 50-yard
And
attempt.
this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air from Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he's in. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Caden Higgins, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Fourth down, and on comes Ka'imi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Crazy. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's Mixon. I'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Up one left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Smith. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll send a tight end in motion. 2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And he plucks that ball out of the air. He almost looks like a wide receiver.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
1st down throw, Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's another
First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution. Like, it's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back. And so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one's caught at the 4. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Mahomes. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
On the click, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Moving to his right. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That one good for 18 yards. And 2 the 18-yard line.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A run inside with Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down at the 33.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go right back to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. A gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston. Here's Mixon. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They go with Mixon. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it'll be Mixon. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Next to score, Chiefs 48, Texans 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. One final play. Forced to his right. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big ball here. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. Jay Wavy B, make it get slapped.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, peeling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
Yeah.